Hello my fellow participants of the wealth transfer, welcome to this video. This is going to be a very important video because XRP is continuing setting new highs on the lower time frames while the rest of the cryptocurrency market is basically doing nothing. It's just like a Red Sea moment while XRP is going up. This is exactly what we have been talking about. It is just so weird to see it right now happening in reality, but there is a big but. In this video today, I'm going to play the advocate of the devil because I'm going to approach the XRP price action from a rational and a standpoint analyst perspective. The reason, because Alessio Rastani yesterday, this is a very good analyst. I have very much respect for this person. He has been right many times in the past. We are going to talk about his video. We are going to analyze his video because he actually says that XRP triggers a new warning signal that has not been seen for 4 years. So guys, let's jump straight into it. I really find this very, very interesting, and I think this is going to be important because I have also a new message from a vision that I actually had that I find important to share with all of you. And let's just dive straight into it. Let's just jump into the pool. So, first of all, guys, what Alessio is saying in his video is that we're gonna go over some arguments of him, and we are going to check whether I believe that he's right or whether I believe that he might be misinterpreting some data right here. So we are starting over on the weekly time frame, and on the weekly time frame we actually see, and that's what Alessio is saying as well, we are seeing the MACD being super overextended. And yeah, that's true, the MACD is very overextended. It's even higher right now than the levels we have seen in 2018 and the levels that we have seen in 2021. That only tells us the significance of this breakout. We could even, because this has a declining resistance, we could even draw something like this on the MACD as well, where we have a declining resistance. So there has definitely been a massive breakout in the XRP chart from the momentum, right? Is that concerning? Well, it is really overextended, and if you would look at this from the perspective of an analyst, then yeah, you can say that, of course, the higher, the more extended a price of an asset is, the lower the risk to reward ratio will become to the upside, and the higher the risk profile actually will be. So that's definitely something, like if you are, for example, like investing right now in XRP, that is definitely way more riskier than when you were investing right here. Here you have less certainty of the direction, but you have a better risk to reward profile. So that's definitely something to take in mind. Right now, personally, I wouldn't deploy new capital after I see such a rally in the XRP price. That's definitely, but I do think that one thing that Alessio fails to see here is that he compares the rally that we are seeing right now much with the rally we have seen in 2021 or the one in 2017 right here, but he fails to look at this breakout from 2017 which actually looks very similar as the breakout we have right now, breaking from a long consolidation and then have this U-shaped bottom to continue to go higher, and then we even have another higher, like a higher rally in the XRP price. Not really sure whether we're going to reach that, but definitely so far XRP is one of the best looking altcoins in the whole crypto space over the past couple of weeks, and that's undeniable, and that's also what we have been talking right here on this channel. It is a very unique situation that we are seeing, that when I scroll to the crypto, like this is really crazy, guys. So we scroll to the crypto, we have like some altcoins right here, they're all in the red, and these are like decent projects except for XLM, XRP. Here we have one altcoin that is 0.0011% in the plus, so yeah, not that much. And of course, XDC, Algorand. So this is all the ISO 222 tokens, especially like exactly like we have been talking about. But mainly, the big star is of course XRP, and XLM is also pretty up. And this is just very crazy, because if you look at the, like, let's just bring up the Bitcoin dominance, because you'll see how crazy it actually is. Because the Bitcoin dominance is actually going up. It's not going down. So the Bitcoin dominance is going up, but XRP is growing against Bitcoin. This is very difficult to explain to other traders who are for a long time in the space. Like, what is happening here? So the Bitcoin dominance is going up, but the XRP dominance is also going up. So generally speaking, guys, like when this is going down, we all know it's altcoin season, because when the Bitcoin dominance comes down, like money that is concentrated in Bitcoin will be deployed into altcoins, right? That's why altcoins make multiples, because they have lower market caps, and a part of the Bitcoin market cap is going to these altcoins. But right now, we are not seeing an altcoin season. Like I said, all these altcoins are completely in the red. This is like a red sea moment. Everything is in the red except for the ISO 222 tokens and mostly XRP and XLM. What I'm trying to say is that the market conditions that we are seeing right now are very unique, and it's something that I have not personally seen in the past, and it would be very difficult for me to basically visualize something like this happening, as the chances of this happening was a couple of months ago was pretty low, if you ask me, from my rational state of mind. So that's why it's so important that as a trader and as an analyst and as an investor, one of the most important things is to have a flexible mind, have a open mind. Because if you don't have an open mind, you will close your door to see opportunities. So that's why I'm so happy, because, like, and this is a very honest answer for me, I was never that much a fan of XRP. I traded it a couple of times. I've been very open about this. I was never that much a fan of it, right? But then suddenly I got this feeling, I got this hunch, and I feel like, wow, something is going on with XRP. I just felt it when it was right here. Then I just like, you know what? I have a couple of times per year, I have a feeling that I feel is something is going to happen. And a couple of times per year, when I have that feeling very, very strong, I actually always right with that. I've never been wrong, but sometimes I don't act on it. That's a different thing. So you can have the feeling, you can have the intuition, you can have the faith or the message, but if you don't act, it's equally important. Nothing will happen, right? Or the situation will happen, but you will not benefit from it. So this time, as sometimes I had it earlier this year also with the SUI token. We traded that one from, I don't know, 60 cents to $3 something. That was a very good trade as well. But with XRP, I was just like, yeah, you know what? I'm going all in on this one. So I went all in, and right here, right before this massive pump, so a couple of weeks later, this was really remarkable to see. And yeah, I think it is really interesting what we are seeing right here concerning the whole market situation. But let's continue a little bit more, guys. Let's look a little bit more like what Alessio is saying. I want to go with you to the daily time frame, because on the daily time frame he's also talking about the MACD, and this is something I want to share with you guys. I understand what Alessio is saying. I understand what he's saying, because he is a very rational and technical analyst. And normally when you see something like this, like I said earlier in this video, the risk to reward ratio decreases. So the risk increases the higher this goes, and this is an extension in a very short amount of time, something that XRP has been doing in the past, right? So when we have a look at the MACD, then we can see that we indeed surpassed on the daily time frame 2021. right? We surpassed that, and we already came down pretty much. And this time we did it in 2018 as well. Did we surpass that one too? No, we didn't surpass the one in 2018 on a daily time frame. On a weekly time frame, it looks already higher, but on a daily time frame, it doesn't look higher. And yes, the previous times that we have seen that, it actually resulted in a top in the price. Will that result right now in the top? Well, maybe, but let's have a look at how these tops look. So here we had this MACD cross, then we had a very clear top, we touched a resistance level, and we just rolled over instantly, right? How was it in 2021? We also touched a very important resistance level, and we not directly rolled over, but we had a very big sell-off. And then we rallied again to make a double top formation, and then we clearly rolled over. If you look at the price action right now, it's pretty different. It's really different. So we had this MACD cross, this bearish cross on the MACD on a daily time frame, very much extended. There's a lot of momentum, of course. But when this thing comes down, we just get a very small correction in XRP, like a U-shaped correction. So this is looking like a different structure in 2011 or 2018. And the reason for that also is that 2011 we were in this consolidation range, which right now we are out of this consolidation range. And 2018 we were so overextended when we have 3 huge extensions into the resistance, and then we topped, and then we had quite a big correction. But if you were to compare the pump that we have seen in 2018 and you look at this whole pump in the XRP price, then you see the first pump that we got, and we got the first U-shaped bottom. We never reached that level again. So we had the first pump, U-shaped bottom, then we have another pump, and to that second pump, that became the new bottom, because XRP still had a rally afterwards. This was from 34 cents all the way up to $3. So that was even a 10x that we did in that last pump. That pretty crazy. And then when XRP topped and had a severe correction, it came down to the levels right here after the second major pump. Maybe we are right now in the second major pump. This is just food for thought, yeah, guys, because I also want to be very realistic right here. If we have not seen all these wealth transfer stories on XRP, and we were like solely looking at the technicals of XRP, then I want to make some remarks that I'm seeing as a technical analyst, because guys, this is my expertise. I've been doing technical analysis for 5+, maybe even 7 years right now, and I want to make I want to share some observations that I'm seeing that I think are important. Okay, so let's go to the we can go to the daily time frame right here, and let's have a look at the structure. The structure right here is a very big extension that we are seeing right here, which often is a wave 3. This is also what Alessio Rastani is saying, wave 3, that he thinks this is a wave 3. This is wave 1, 2, 3, 4. This is interesting because this wave does really look like a wave 4. A wave 4 often is like these triangle choppy formations, so that this is a third wave and this is a fourth wave. For me personally, as an analyst, really makes sense, and that we are right now in the fifth wave also really makes sense. And how high the fifth wave can go, that is a very not satisfying answer, because the fifth wave can be an extension of the third wave. It can be as big as the third wave, but most of the time it's smaller than the third wave, because the third wave is the wave that is the biggest, strongest, most directional wave. So the fifth wave is most of the time a little bit smaller. And what I'm seeing right here let's say we are right now in the fifth wave, then we could be tapping into some resistance from the middle of the channel right here, and that is at $3.60. And if we were to look at all the momentum indicators, whenever we probably are doing that, so let's say we are coming to that resistance, then there is a very high likelihood that we are going to see a lower high on the momentum indicator. So that means that we have, and this is just thinking about what's happening, potential scenarios in the future, but if this one goes up into that resistance, maybe even overshoot that resistance, goes to $5 or something, because we've done that in the past as well. So we come to the resistance, we overshoot the resistance because of the overexcitement and the emotional state of the markets. But coming in such a heavy resistance zone and then having these bearish divergences and being in the fifth wave potentially could mean that after we are touching these levels, we are going to see a correction. We are going to see a longer correction in XRP, and that correction can be very steep to the downside, because we have seen steep corrections with XRP, but the correction also can be something like this, where we have like another U-shaped bottom like we did in 2017. So for me personally, to what Alessio is doing, and like I said again, I think Alessio is a very good analyst, guys, and we have to take his word serious, because this guy has been a professional for many years, and he has been right many times, he has been wrong many times, but he has a very professional view on the markets, a very objective and professional view, and that is something we should appreciate, because we can learn from him, and he's uploading these free videos. So that's something that I find very important. I find it not right for him to compare the pump that we have seen in 2021, to compare that pump with the pump that we are seeing right now. I feel that he doesn't really see the significance of XRP breaking out from this long consolidation. He hasn't even mentioned that long consolidation. So that is for me something that that bothers me a little bit, because I feel that this breakout is definitely different, because this wasn't even a breakout. This was a breakout on a shorter term time frame. So we have some resistance right here, or maybe we can do it like this, where we have some resistance right here coming down, and so we do break out and the momentum comes up and we do get a nice increase, and that's beautiful, but we still go to the resistance because we are still in this bigger formation. And if we take the formation that is bigger than this formation, then we come into this rising channel. So then we are slowly going into the first major resistance that I have been mentioning many times. That is the middle of the channel at $3.60 approximately. That is going to be a very important level, and I'm going to be also honest. I feel personally, this is my intuition again talking to me, I feel, depending on everyone's personal situation and personal feeling, I feel that we also should not become too greedy and too focused on all our millions and do not appreciate the gains that we already made. So there's actually a couple of things that I wanted to share about that. First of all, I believe even if it's really small, I believe it's very important to share. If you cannot share when your bags are low or empty, you will not be able to share when your bags are full. So this is a good exercise for us, even though it's a very small, but maybe take some out, share a little bit. Why not? Will make you feel good. So I think that is one good exercise for all of us. If I just speak my heart, right? The second exercise is being able to take a little bit profits, because like this saying that I just said, like, if you cannot share when you don't have money, or when you have little money, if you cannot share when you have little money, you cannot share. And guys, I know this from personal experience. I really know this from personal experience. I've seen my portfolio on major different levels, and when I was not able to do something when it was low, I wasn't able to do it when it was high. But if you would ask me when it was low, if it would be that high, would you do this and this and that? I would say yes. But then when it would come to that point, I wouldn't do it. So that's the whole point. We have to practice giving already early on. So I think that's personally very important. But also we have to practice to be taking profits, because if you cannot take profits right now, if you cannot appreciate the gains that you've already made right now, and I'm not saying take all your bags out, I'm not saying that, I'm just saying take a little bit profits for the sake of appreciating all the wealth and gains that are coming your way. Because if you cannot take profits right now, it will be very hard to take profits later on. I definitely see this more as an exercise, also an act of self-love to do something like that, because it is very difficult, guys. I have been in many bull runs, right? I have been in many bull runs for Bitcoin, and I've never taken chips off the table. Right, I always wrote the whole bear market down. I'm not saying that right now we are starting a bear market. I mean, everything is still looking pretty good, right? I'm just saying that we have to be able to do these things. We have to be able to give. We have to be able to now and then take profits. Otherwise, you are too attached to your gains. You are too attached to the numbers. And when you are too attached, it will go away from you. You will repel it. At least that's my experience. So yeah, guys, this is really my message of today's video. Another thing that Alessio was saying is that yes, we do have. He said we can go to the 21 weekly EMA. So let's have a look at this level. What Alessio was talking about. The 20 weekly EMA right now is at $1.60. But this of course every week is going higher, and he says like most of the time we are retracing back to the 21 weekly. No, we did it in this pump, we did it in this pump. But as you can see, when XRP goes, it really goes fast, and the 21 weekly EMA also goes fast. So my main message of today's video is basically we never know. Even the most professional analysts, and even when you watch Alessio Rastani's video, it's really like he's saying a major warning signal, but he's saying XRP is not top. There is not really for me personally, there's not really a clear message in the video. But that also doesn't really matter. It really matters for our personal situations. What are we going to do? And the message that I got in my couple of days ago, guys, and I got really emotional. The message that I got was that it is such a gift, it is such a precious gift to be here on this planet. Every day when you wake up, you should be partying and celebrating that you are able to be on this planet. We have such a tremendous opportunity. We should be so grateful and to be here. And even though your human mind will say to you, yeah, but I got so many problems and this and that and this and that and suffering and so on. This is your human mind, because deep inside your heart, there is something that is super, super grateful to be here, to be with all these people on this planet, to go through these experiences and to have what you have. To all the opportunities that you are seeing in your life, all the money that is flowing in your life, all the beautiful relationships that are flowing in your life, all the beautiful experiences, the beautiful people that are all flowing in your life, the lessons that you are learning. It is so precious and so beautiful, guys. And that's also what I want to cherish right here. And that is also for me one part that I'm going to be flexible, and I'm going to be grateful, and I'm going to try and share already early on, and I'm going to now and then take some profits, because I feel very grateful and blessed with the opportunities that I'm given, and I'm not, I don't have to, I don't want to be too attached to anything, basically. I really want to appreciate, because I also believe that right now we have this, we got gifted, we have been given a huge gift, and for me to have already some appreciation, I think it's for me personally, it's nice to even though it's a small part, I'm going to take some profits. To take some profits out of gratitude. I'm going to try to share it, going to try to do something good with it, and yeah, guys, that is really my message my message for today's video. That message in the past couple of days really entered me from a deep level, because normally, I have to be honest, I'm going through the days as well. I'm waking up, I'm checking my phone, I'm checking the price of crypto, like. And it's all nice. This is all nice. This game, this money game, it's all fun and game. It's all nice, but we shouldn't be. And maybe I'm just talking to myself right now. We shouldn't be too attached to it either, right? It shouldn't lead us. It shouldn't control us. We should control it. And to control it, you have to be able to sometimes let go. So, like I said, technical is looking very good, but maybe when we are coming to the middle of the channel, things are getting a little bit overextended. Maybe we do get a correction, maybe not. Maybe we just push through. It's very difficult to say. So be careful when you are trading with leverage. That's also something that can be very dangerous. Depending on what is your intention to do it. If it's really that greedy attachment intention, then I would say, guys, meditate and don't do it, because you'll probably lose your funds. And the best way to get a little bit less attached to your money is to give some away, basically. But yeah, it really depends on your personal situation. Like for me personally, I've been going all in on these levels right here, and I've been given now such a tremendous gift that it's so beautiful, right? I can only be grateful for this. Yeah, so that is something that feeling I really want to. I really want to have deep inside of me, that I'm just very grateful of everything that happened. Okay, guys, that was it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, make sure to smash the like button and we get some firework as well. And yeah, share me in the comment section what you think. What do you think of Alessio Rastani's video? Another thing that I actually wanted to share, guys, and that if you scroll down on Alessio's Rastani video, and I'll put a link to the video down below in the description, but if you scroll down on the video, you see many people actually defending XRP, and there is definitely right now a huge positive sentiment for XRP. 100%. And this is, generally speaking, again, from a technical standpoint, is not the most best market condition, because, for example, right here, people are very pessimistic on XRP. Even Alessio Rastani thought that this thing is going to break down. I thought this was going to break down. Here I got actually very bullish, because it didn't break down and went back into this channel. But at this period of time, which I think a little bit is unfair to compare with the price action right now, the sentiment is extremely bullish. At this period of time, the sentiment is extremely bullish. At this period of time, the sentiment is extremely bullish. So the question is, of course, like, how bullish is the sentiment? How much new money can flow into the market? And still, on a long-term basis, I still think we can reach the top of this channel at $22 US. But maybe in between, we are getting some corrections along the way. And yeah, definitely don't be surprised when it happens. And if you right now similar as me, went all in with all your bags right here, and this thing just went 3x from your entry, then you might want to consider just taking a little chip off the table, just to be comfortable. And yeah, whenever it corrects, you don't get worried that much because you took a chip off the table. That doesn't mean that I don't think that this is going to continue to rise, because so far we don't have any signs of a top yet. There is not any signs right here. We are in the middle of these pumps, and this is all still looking very bullish. So yeah, so for in the shorter term time frame, there's nothing to worry. But in the midterm time frame, we could have these bearish divergences. We could be touching the, like a resistance, the middle of this channel. So there are definitely some situations coming that could hint to a potential top or short-term top, that we are going to see a correction. You all have to see everything that I've said in today's video. You have to see it in the perspective, right? In perspective. So yeah, guys, that was it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoying this pump, especially when the whole crypto market is going down. It's really interesting to see. It's really interesting to see, and I'm actually curious, if we do get an altcoin season and the Bitcoin dominance comes down, what will happen with XRP? Because maybe a lot of money from Bitcoin is flowing to XRP as well. We haven't even looked at that chart right now. But oh yeah, this is also something quickly to share. Sorry guys, I forgot about this. But the XRP against Bitcoin is again coming into the resistance right here. Also could be a fifth wave, like to the middle of this channel. It would be beautiful if we decisively break this, because then we can go to the top of the channel. But you can see already in the momentum indicator, we potentially could get like bearish divergences, which means that we could get a breather, we could get a correction. It doesn't have to happen. If you are holding for the longer term time frame, it doesn't really matter. You don't have to worry that much. But if you are for example, positions with a very high amount of your portfolio, like almost all your money is in this asset, then, and you have made already some profits, then be grateful for that, and maybe just secure some of those profits, do something good with it, show your pure heart. How beautiful is that, guys? Okay, wishing you all a very beautiful day today, and I hope to see every single one of you in the next video. Bye bye, guys.